We are live, by the way.
Are we?
Yes.
Yeah, so
What do we name sex like one guy was like body part,
Yeah.
and the other guy was like kiss, suck, whatever.
Yeah. I brought him out on the table multiple times.
I had a dartboard.
Here.
Yeah. Like once every 3 months.
He rolls them like.
How do you want to do it?
Me and Brandon got some stories.
Excuse me.
All right, I'm on the live stream. I'm starting the live stream. I want this team.
So I had to get a close up of
Yeah,
that.
good. I should go check the cameras, make sure it's still working.
Oh, I touched it.
No, I might stay after for some talks afterwards.
I plead the fifth.
Dungeons and Dragons.
You didn't say your name. You said something.
And or dragon.
I'm sure if you watch the streams or like watch the playbacks, our names get thrown around a bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this man doxed me completely. So
You just said your location. You didn't say your actual address.
no, I know.
Yeah.
So,
First class.
class.
Location,
That's where so
age, sexual preference.
yes.
We don't know.
I think
that.
it's already out there.
We don't even know that.
Last time on D&D.
I think Myron Reese fell. Yeah.
I pushed it, I closed it, but I didn't realize that the wire ran through
All right, so here we go with our campaign reset.
it. Yeah, let's dive back in.
Dealing with wacky weather in the material world and a shadow across the Fey world, and you track it down to a missing Fane stone from this gate that you see there. You found the Fane stone at a Fey crossing, where two people were tracking the stone from the material world, Granny Lander and a caravan guard named Yuna, went with Thony, the guy who's responsible for all this, the little gnome who made a deal with the Fey Witch and kind of set all this stuff in motion. We're able to get the Fane Stone out of the lake with the waterfalls. People from the Feywild helped, and you guys crossed over into the Feywild, or back into the Feywild, and basically the defenders of the forests created an all-out attack on the forces of the Shadow Veil.
Yeah.
After much of the battle was sort of managed to take down dishing out stuff. And who was running the healers last time? You
Lou
and
was.
Brandon and you again.
Yeah, so
And then we have the Eldrin Mages, who handled the
You
mages.
good? Oh.
that was me.
Okay.
I had
Under-
Do you want to hand off the healers to somebody else? So
That's fine. I'm trying to remember, did they use the last healing word?
He's
I
got
don't
like
remember.
one
No.
thing left.
Okay, so he's got one more healing word.
I am the barefoot
Otherwise, I
ranger.
forgot. Yeah, I think I marked those two.
No,
I just don't
rage
remember if
list.
he used
No.
one of the- Yes. Okay.
But you're dead anyway.
Quickly.
Oh,
A way to make it work.
No, they're dead.
they're dead?
They're
I
dead.
think they're gone.
Everyone's dead except for the mages and the healers.
Yeah, the Eldrin men. Yeah, all the frontline guys.
So that's, yeah, that's what happens.
Your guys missed and then they got hit and died.
So you did manage to reset the Fane Stone, and that recreated the barrier, but it hasn't locked everything in. There's still some things that the Twilight Clerics need to do. Cast some magic into the Fane Stone that
Still don't like
will make the Shadow totem that the Felnight Queen herself has. You can't seal it like it was sealed before, but the Twilight Clerics think they can seal it off. So most of it, everything but the most powerful Fae or most powerful spells will be able to traverse the veil, the barrier. So we left off the top of the round.
Yep.
So we now have the Moor. And just to give you guys a heads up, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the Spriggan. Okay.
Were any of them injured? Because the two Spriggans up by the one, were from the original Spider group.
Yes.
Okay.
This one, the furthest one from you, is
Been damaged.
been very damaged.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Nobody else has.
Yep.
Nobody else has. All right. The Moor followed by Spriggans.
All right. Well, I guess I'll try to take one of their numbers down. Took damage from the stone, so I believe I'm still bleeding. So, but since the beginning, so it's 5.
Yep.
So I'm gonna
Drop your pencil, make it sound like it's rolling, and then just do whatever you want.
That's what I do on DM. I'm like,
Spriggan attacking with a Thorn Whip. Wait, who's that? That's Blue, right?
Yeah, that's blue. I don't know on his actual hit points stats.
One Spriggan attacking.
Yep.
With a dagger that pulls from its thigh. But I'm guessing a 9 is hit. The second Spriggan, though, 22 against. Another 18. Thony
Finally gets hit.
takes 4 points of damage.
Does he die?
No, he has a total of 6 hit points.
Okay.
I don't want him to die. I like belittling him. He needs to
Isn't he
survive.
slightly taller than you?
What's that?
Isn't he slightly taller than you?
No, he's not slightly. He's much taller than me.
You're belittling him?
He doesn't.
I hate attacking a guy who's not here, but
You know.
do we have okay, I rolled 3 18s in a row, kids. Luckily,
Watch my head.
this guy's not here.
His AC is 14. That would have been a D&D.
He's going to take 4 points of damage.
Just keep track of that somewhere.
Yeah. Against Granny, the final Spriggan against Granny, 16.
Hits.
Hits. And then Granny's going to take 6 points of damage from the dagger. She gets shit the bad inside.
no,
have mine.
So
You've been at it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been out of combat for most of this one. So
Okay.
I did get hit once, but
Gotcha.
I think I've been running these Fell Knight creatures that like appeared in the second wave
During the
Yeah,
Fell Knight,
with the
yeah.
Fell Knight.
I believe so.
Okay. Cool. That's all the Spriggan right now. Nim.
I'm gonna turn to the mace guy, I guess. And
The bacon.
yeah, the one big one. Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot at him. Does a one hit?
Let me look.
No.
1 plus what?
Not even,
That was close, right?
not even close, Tom.
Oh, it
All
was
right,
coming.
fantastic. All right.
I am.
Bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action. Let's try that again.
You know, it's been a while since I played D&D.
Oh, the bonus action hits. That's good. Nice.
The whole week.
No sneak attack or anything though, but you know,
Damage is damage.
damage is damage.
All
You're not
damage
wrong.
is good damage.
Unless against you.
8 damage.
Okay.
Drive
I went
one
deep into his arm as he's like using, getting his whip ready to use against, I don't know, somebody. He looks up at him.
That's okay.
On his perch.
Can you run me back to the back corner
Fist.
of that?
You were glued.
Oh, I didn't realize I was also caught in the web.
You can
You've been hot glued.
take that off.
Oh, I can make this into a general attack.
It's a boogie. It won't hold.
Oh, I'm gonna eat it then.
Ill advised as well.
Is this like
It's
It's got stevia in it.
You just
It's
pull
on
it
your
off.
Right, yeah.
What is going on?
Sex struggle.
There's sticky attack and it's just hard.
It's really tripping up.
It's just really sticky. What, the voice? No, you hurt his phone.
Yeah, I had a time.
He's on.
Here, you want some sticky
Sorry,
tack for
where
the
did you
web?
want to move? You don't want to
Right there, yeah. That's
Yeah.
exactly
You
what.
want to go back?
Oh, okay.
Kind of like to the back area, so that way he
You
wouldn't
know,
see me or wouldn't be able to attack me as easily.
Just take them off the board.
We know after
The other two are gonna see me, but you know, I
It's
digress.
gonna take a joint.
with the plan going on with the Twilight Clerics rituals. We know that we're getting teleported out of there. We need to be near them. We know what the battle plan is as far as
You guys
after
just
the
need to
ritual's
protect
done.
them so that they can perform the ritual.
Right, and then after the ritual, is there a plan to get us out of here? That we know.
You retreat
Okay.
with whatever's necessary.
Gotcha. Okay. Is there duration on this web?
Spell. It's a spell.
Came out of his thing. Came out.
Thorax.
It was a spider that. Yeah.
I think that was cool.
Doesn't have one, but I don't know
Okay.
if I put that. Like,
It's fine. I just know I need to get away because I am the current target. It's too
What's the web hole? Spider. Google images.
Either way, it's probably a minute if nothing else.
Yeah, pretty sure.
there is no
Time frame on it.
time frame on it.
It's just
Okay.
an ability.
Let me propose this. Web is generally flammable. If I were to cast my cantrip Great Bonfire on myself, could I have advantage on these saves because I know
Yeah.
what's coming?
Yeah.
To try and burn the webs off? Let's try that.
As you're saying that, I was thinking like, yeah, if you want to try and get out of that advantage. 14 is the
Well,
DC.
okay. I was just gonna try and burn it. Which I'm assuming if I fail the save, then I'm gonna burn myself.
So it does say that flames are flammable. It does say this: if the flames are flammable, a 5-foot cube web burns away in 1 round, dealing 2d4 damage to any creature that starts its turn in the fire.
Okay.
Considering you're not starting your turn in the fire, you can technically burn it and get out.
If I don't burn my square.
Yeah, if you survive the
All you'd have to do is burn anywhere.
bonfire.
Okay.
I was thinking you're going to cast it nearby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weaken the web as it starts to flame up, and as it gets closer, you're like busting out of there, but
You
with
guys-
advantage
yeah.
because it's weak.
Okay.
You know,
So it's
that's
still-
how I was imagining
Okay.
it.
It's still in acrobatics or athletics.
Mhm.
Gotcha. But with advantage, it'll be in the fire.
Oh, they're called spinners.
Spinnerets.
Yeah.
19. 21.
Nice.
21.
Okay.
Strange.
It's a little fire.
And you want to move out the area? Actually, I would think that web is all going to burn away. I think it was a 15 by 15.
See the only one that.
Yeah, I was the only one caught.
Okay.
Run my happy ass over to the toilet. It's kind of hide.
Fuck, guys.
There's nowhere to really hide.
It's a battlefield.
Yep. Yes. So that's me.
If you wanted to, you could hide, like within the not within the
Within the
spider,
spider.
but like in or among the spider with his legs. I mean, it is a pretty.
You
huge
can go up a spinner.
Oh, down 6. Bonus action hide.
Okay.
That's a fun word.
11 and.
Wait. You're true. It's been
Goblin race.
Goblin. Goblin racial has a free bonus action for disengage or hide. Gotcha. Not dash. But yeah, so it's
So
a
what'd you roll?
13
Okay.
total. Not super stealthy, but it might
But
protect me.
you know, yeah, in the heat of battle, the fog of war.
One of these fell knights. Do I see which one is has less people, kind of? Like which one's thinner?
Neither of them have been
Touched.
the damage yet. They
Okay.
look like they're still in.
Mages fire off on fell knights. Attempt to at least. Da, da, da.
It's against the against 7, right?
Yes.
Nice.
On the one hand, those groups have a lot of hit points, but they only hit for 1 hit point. So maybe we should keep them together before they split up. Yes.
All right, he's on. You know, Granny and Lou.
All right, so he's more damaged, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and take him out with my great sword. How great is my sword? Not great. Not we all.
Melee creatures. Okay, that's all then. Granny.
Granny grabs her cast iron skillet and starts like flipping it, and you see it says like starting to like get hot, like the hand part, and then you notice the ground by his feet is also getting hot. And I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Cool.
DC 13, please. I believe it's a death save. Fuck my life.
Yeah.
Do it.
18? That's it?
Yeah,
That's your thing?
yeah.
Okay.
But I don't want to
Take an op attack.
take an op
This-
attack.
Yeah, the Spriggan kind of dances around, sees you doing your funky stuff with your pan, dances around, and just like bolts, theatrically bolts. And that's
Dodge to the side.
big fire comes down.
This is like the fourth 18-year-old. I call it bullshit. I think you're just saying 18 because
It was a 16 on the die,
He's rolling 19s.
plus 2 for dex.
It's your turn.
oh,
Actually, we just finished.
oh yeah.
If you came a little bit later, we were going to pretend we were done and packing up and getting out of here.
Yeah, I said actually after 8, you're 8 on the dot.
And actually, Lou is up in combat, so...
So no pressure, but or no.
He
Pressure would take your turn.
4!
He took 4 damage as well.
You dead?
Who's dead?
You know.
You know.
Yeah,
That's how you pronounce that?
That's how you write it, yeah.
yeah, that's what they did to me. That's what he did to me this campaign.
It's Welsh. Well, to be fair, I'm looking for a new name.
Oh, like you got him too.
Because
In character?
because my name means pretty much nameless.
Ah.
So I'm trying to earn a name. So
I
it
see.
doesn't have to be that forever.
That's gonna be even worse. Now you have 2 names, and now we have to get used to the next name. Like, that's even fucking worse.
No.
You transition.
I have gotten quick
Switch
on
it
typing,
from
like
C to
the,
4 damage.
How your brain immediately sees it and interprets it. Like,
You got a Spriggan on your back.
Lou, who is here,
See,
got attacked and took some damage by the Spriggan that descended on him.
got it.
And otherwise, it's just chaos and battle all around. I gotta bring it for gaming club tomorrow. I don't forget.
So good.
He also rolled about 5 18s. So don't make him roll. Don't do it safe.
That's better than when he was rolling last time.
Don't forget about flanking, guys.
We
Swing
forgot
the
about the
mace.
crit rules. Like the armor quality stuff. last time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's move forward.
I'm gonna swing the mace. 15 to hit.
15's gonna hit.
Cool.
Yo, 6 your brand.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Hey, 7 points of damage.
We just got sued by Nintendo.
Get off me! Get this thing off my back. I think that's where I want to be. In turn.
all right. Right. The
DC 18.
It's got the same DC as what Blue has.
Yeah. well, what was? Yeah, they don't have a DC. Yeah, just go with your own. Go ahead.
Base, lowest level, so 1d8.
Mhm. Or I'll tell you what. Since we have a group of Eldrin, how about go 2 targets?
Cool.
Okay.
So, casting a Sacred Flame.
Sure.
1, 2.
There's one on.
This one's damaged, and this one's damaged. I think the rest are fresh.
He's all the way back here.
Yeah.
It has a 30 foot.
No, this is a healer's.
This is-
Oh,
I think it's
that's right.
But then I think
They can still
drop it to somebody who's behind cover.
I believe so.
I know, but I was like, why is
You can still move in the position. But
Yeah, fair.
So,
so
we get dex save.
deck saves 2.
Which to,
I guess the ones that are already damaged. Try to help with.
5 and an 18.
fucking bullshit.
so first,
One fails.
5 18s.
so I guess
already.
the first one would be the one.
It's number 4 on the night.
So the first one would be the one by the one that takes the damage.
Yup.
One by
Okay.
Yeah, because that one was what?
Boom! He goes up in flames. And there's not much left of him at all.
Do you need him to roll damage or?
Who was the other one he attacked? The one that was damaged?
It should have been these,
One
both
right
these, yeah.
Only
Okay.
one
Yeah.
took the
He's-
damage.
Well, the other one didn't take damage and saved because he rolled an 18.
Oh, right. Okay,
So
so
I was just wondering, the one you pulled, if he rolled a 1, would it survive?
Because
Oh,
he didn't roll damage for this guy.
You just
Oh.
grabbed him. He didn't roll any damage.
You just
okay,
gotta grab
go
the one.
ahead. Roll damage.
How much
Don't
damage
be
was he?
one.
Oh, it's 2.
2.
Okay.
You gotta be a little more specific
Nice,
next time.
Don't be below it 4.
You want your healers to move it all? Because you got the winging and 2 biggins that are probably aim at him. There's a little kobold spraying as a wizard. Or he's been cast.
This is an ally up top, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but you don't worry about
Enemies.
him.
That's Thony.
Thony. Spraying.
All the green ones are Spurgeons.
All of our allies are like by the spider.
Except for Nim.
Then
Yeah.
they're just they just want to stay close to here.
Okay.
So if need be, they can run in and heal. If not, they can. Yeah, well, they can run in and spare the dying if need be.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Thony is going to
Action disengage.
disengage
And run to the edge.
Cry like a bitch.
and run in towards where is he here? 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's But it is.
Let's get a bonus action.
So we'll go with that. We'll go with
Next turn.
Fell Knight 7 against the Eldrin Mages.
Ron's over here.
It's working for him, man. 4 18s already.
It's what is it?
15.
15. 15. And a miss.
Okay.
Definite miss.
2 attacks.
The other Fell Knight against the healers.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so that's
Fell Knight, Fell Knight. And
mages,
then,
mages are 2 attacks.
okay. This biggin. He is going to tear a vine off his body and whip it at Nim.
Oh,
They'll try to pull him off the mountain.
Good
Yeah.
pop. Nice haircut, by the way.
12. Right, this is
He's up there.
That does miss.
okay.
What's that?
Nice haircut.
Oh,
Gotta
thank
use his dice. I gotta use the other die.
No, fuck off.
We don't want this to trigger 19s again.
Since you're right there, I mean,
It's hard to not. It's either,
No.
it's
Yeah,
either
it makes
one of
sense.
the healers.
Yeah, it makes sense.
this other thing looks up at you and takes some like bones out of his like pouch and like starts to like kind of crunch them together in his hand and takes some powder and matches them together, blows it like just in your direction. Doesn't go anywhere near you, but in your direction. And you hear him spit.
On my account.
You hear
I
him
get
spit
discount.
some kind of curse. You are like there's this like instant like shock of pain that goes through your body. The next time you want to use an action, a bonus, or a reaction, you have to make a charisma saving throw.
So
Okay.
Before
for
you
all
take
3 of
damage.
them?
Next
The
time,
next
do one
time
of
you
those
make
things.
one of those.
Okay.
And there's no save, no initial save.
No, not right now. The only save is when you actually go move. It's called Brittle Bone Hex.
And what kind of save is it?
Charisma. So there's that.
He's gonna need a little blue job. I pulled his tail off when I pulled him out of the sticky stack.
Nim? No. Oh, thank God. Like, what the fuck, dude?
That's a tiny 10. That's a tiny 10.
Tiny Nim.
What's that? The Wigan. Oh, okay.
Probably a little kobold.
I thought you pulled the tail of Nim. I'm like, bro, come on.
It's 3D printed. It's not inserted. That's inserted. It just needs a little glue on the tip. Throw it back in.
That's the tip.
Just a tip.
The tips inserted.
That,
a little
that's
bit of
how it
glue.
works, guys. Sorry.
13 on him.
Wait, I thought it doesn't have to
He's
fuck
on,
out.
huh?
He sees through them at 13 high.
Oh, that's right. I'm
Sorry.
sorry. You're hiding. He's actually going after the Twilight Cleric, but
Oh,
can't
I'm in
get to him. Rolls a 15. So
Was running towards the Twilight Cleric
Is that
and
where
ran
you
into
were?
you.
Like
Yeah, he
We
ran
just-
there and hid inside the
yeah.
skeleton, but then I guess your guy would have been running towards the Twilight Cleric and
I
accidentally
tripped
tripped over him.
Yeah. I was trying to be near the clerics for
okay.
thinking they would be protection. So,
Okay, so he does see you, but he didn't hit you yet.
Yep.
Tried to.
Yeah, it's he doesn't have to hit me.
He stepped on you. You're unconscious.
With his scimitar, no, it's gonna miss 11.
Yes.
Okay. So it kind of sees you, takes a slash at you.
I
Kind of,
have the shield over top. It's off the shield.
Scared the shit out of him.
so that's that.
Twilight clerics are doing a ritual. So it's
Twilight
round of their
clerics
ritual.
are complete with one round of the ritual. They need another round. Okay. But more.
I'm gonna shake my dragon axe.
Just drop the axe.
Now I'm gonna turn around to the one behind me here, and I'm gonna try to grab him.
That's
Got advantage on that grabby grab.
Against who?
The
This guy?
kobold, yeah, the spring behind me. Yeah.
Range is like what? 60 that you can throw?
No, we said it was gonna be short.
Okay.
Like
20 or 30.
Do you think the barrier dissolves?
10,
them?
20.
Or is it just like a flat?
14 plus numbers, so I should grab him. 19.
Alright.
And I'm gonna throw him
into the wall.
Yeah, the one behind Lou. Yeah, let's circle around and throw him.
He is damaged. That one.
Cool.
So you did the opposed and he won.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh wait, I didn't do the opposed.
Strength check.
Sorry, I was in
It
9.
doesn't matter. You're good.
Okay. And
Oh, thank goodness.
Roll the hit.
You're good.
Okay, that was a 5, so 10. So that's not gonna hit.
Okay.
But I'll do the initial damage.
Damage
for
to
the grabber.
the damaged.
Yeah.
No, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's damaged. Because that's when he grabbed and threw.
Gotcha. That's number 4.
And he's gonna be, I guess, that spot.
Perfect. Max damage 11.
Oh shit.
Nice.
6 plus 3 plus 2.
You fuck him up pretty good. He doesn't manage to hit the other one. The other one kind of sees what's going on and is able to hop out of the way. The dude hits the ground hard and probably busts his knee or put on some rocks or something.
Why do you always look at me when you do that?
He's the one who hears me and calls me out. That's why. Nobody says anything.
Like, I was totally like not even in it, and then all of a sudden, then that happens. Looks Ron at me, like, what the fuck, Ron?
I was waiting for you to say something.
Bastard.
All right.
Ass gas.
We had our chili contest yesterday.
Oh, great! It's gonna be great in a minute here when I smell it.
I was debating on eating chili before I got here, but decided to eat that one instead.
Yeah, appreciate that. Yep.
You're up. I made a vegetarian chili. Came in 9th out of 13. Nobody ever votes for the vegetarian chili. Everybody-
I was like, 9th is pretty good.
Yeah, just don't tell him it's
Single
vegetarian.
digits, yeah.
It's not like everybody thinks it's vegetable chili. Like it doesn't have like broccoli and cauliflower
Yeah.
and stuff in it. It's just regular chili.
Beans. You know, just
Okay.
chili.
Anyway,
Yeah, say meatless.
um,
But even then, that's not gonna be too
it was
No.
my meat lover's vegetarian chili.
There you go.
Because if you love meat, you love animals, and if you love animals, you don't prison
Oh, meat lovers.
butcher
Yes.
them.
Yes.
So that's why I
That's
was
nice.
my
I
bestiality
usually
chili.
eat plates
Oh my god!
because I eat
whole different level.
I'm vegetarian, but because I love animals, I eat plants. So, well,
My furry chili.
Alright, Spriggans are up, and they are desperately fighting as different ones of them. He's going to stand up. Well, now let me go down. I'll go down.
Rise up.
Yeah.
There's that helpless granny.
He comes here. Doesn't provoke from anybody.
Nope.
No granny.
And is starting to like come in with his thorns and starting to slash at some of the Twilight clerics that are trying to perform the ritual.
You guys have one job.
That is going to be a problem, just so you guys know. It's not just stuff happening in the battlefield. That's just starting to, or potentially disrupting the.
Right. Like he stabs one in the neck and one dies.
Right, or they have to kind of break concentration for a minute and do
Right,
that,
right,
you know,
okay.
that kind of thing.
Got it.
So that's him. Him is going after Granny. 5 on the die.
thank goodness.
Plus 8.
No.
13.
Plus 13
Going to stand up and
to get 8.
Oh right. Stand up does provoke.
poke
Your AC's 18.
from.
Absolutely.
Is he provoked from both?
Nah,
What
just
about
Lou.
both?
Because he stood up here, so it would only be Lou.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I think we're going. I think we go with the front of
Provoke from Lou.
Blue more. So melee attack if you choose. Unless you have Warcaster.
Mace.
Oh
Rip.
shit! Nat 20.
Hell yeah!
That's what we need. 6 plus the die roll plus your modifier.
Just making sure.
Trying to see how much
This is the guy who
6.
took 11 hit points. He's dead.
Okay. So it's
He's dead.
minimum of 6.
If you want the satisfaction of rolling,
No?
you know, you can take it.
We're good.
Yeah, I gotta find it.
He's dead. You
Oh,
just,
no.
he gets up, he's all busted up, and Lou just
I
turns,
will
whacks him
die.
across the head. Dead.
Nice.
Yeah.
Granny missed. Number 2.
He's
That
the
would
mace
be
part I thought I was gonna-
This.
It's like cackle.
It really
Now
would.
you gotta bring the hammer down.
Yeah, Lou, going after you. 21 to hit. 3 damage.
Alright. Still low.
Okay.
I said he slips.
That is the end of the Spriggan's turn. Nim, he's on.
Nim. What you got? Alright, I got brittle bone disease, so like,
Do.
Christmas save.
What action
I'm
are you
gonna
using this?
I'm gonna go ahead and try to attack him with my bow, and
Okay.
that's gonna go ahead and charisma save, I guess, first. I failed the charisma save, so my action goes done.
No, you just take damage. You can still do it. You just take damage doing it.
Oh, okay.
3.
I take 3 damage.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So your hero dice.
Mister.
The bowstring gets him
take
in the
it.
cheek.
Samuel Jackson.
I'm gonna take it. And then I'm gonna move back to that corner and just kind of like lay down.
You're gonna shoot first.
I already. Oh, do I still get to shoot?
Lying down.
Oh, I still
Lying down is
Exactly.
free.
You just
Hurt
have
yourself.
practice
Okay.
doing it.
Like you
Did
press
a
a
14
50 or
hit?
something.
What?
Hit the wizard. The
Yes.
Cast-
Wigan. Yeah. Was it with a 14 that hits?
Yes, it does.
Make sure you pronounce the N so you don't offend anyone.
God damn it.
4 damage.
On it, so they just
Did he
on
only
it.
have to make that save once?
Yeah.
So you still have your
See,
bonus
we can
too.
make that too.
Yeah. But, because I don't have to make another
Yeah,
attack.
kind of.
Okay, because that.
The spell is used up.
Yeah, spell's done.
Whatever
Okay.
curse you put on you, the spell's used up.
Okay, that's an 18, so that's also going to hit.
It's
And
the first time you move.
five more damage to the Wigan.
Oh,
Damage you can.
yeah. You get him pretty good twice, and then you lay down.
Yeah, I'm laying
Right.
down like off the back
Okay,
edge.
Full
so you
cover.
have half cover.
Okay.
Nice.
I mean, are
Could he
you
backed up?
I mean, I did back up
are
to
you
the
trying
edge,
to
but
be like out of sight?
would like to
You
be,
can be,
yes,
okay.
because I have 1 hit point.
Well, then there you go.
Much cover as possible.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If I
Alright.
can dig into the ground right here, that'd be great.
He's on, followed by
6 feet.
I'm about to be. I'm gonna try and roll off this cliff if I die, though.
just 2 fails. He is
Save now.
injured.
Yeah.
These 2 are not.
Correct. And then Wigan was touched, but the 2 Spriggan.
He was
He was hit for 8.
he was hit for 8.
Oh, okay.
At least.
Shaman is
Oh,
damaged. He is not
Gotcha.
damaged.
Let me each go ahead and try create bonfire on the one behind you. So Dex save. That's a 2 for fire. It's 2 fire damage.
Okay, yeah,
With the vulnerability, it makes it 4.
indeed.
And then
Yeah.
Mage is on the Fell Knight next to him, same
Okay.
7. Nope. 2 and 6 is 8, so that's 3.
As they clash,
That's not offensive.
their spells going back and forth.
One explodes in their face or something.
Eldritch mages get the worst of that one. You know? Right, I'm sorry. You he's on
What size are these? Are these 5-foot squares?
Yes,
Are the clerics
For use.
here or here?
I'm
I
sorry.
give you guys.
they are right next to the spot where the stone is going.
Okay.
I'm sorry, go for it.
I got
I'm gonna
hit
step
twice. It's
out of the way and then try and hide.
I just remembered because
Gotcha.
I can only do
Do you have
cantrips
the?
right now.
2 10s.
So one.
Do you?
21 for travel.
Okay, yeah.
Do you have the feat where you can hide behind like larger creatures than you? No. That must be a halfling
That's
thing.
built into one of the halfling
That's-
races.
It's an all halfling. Get it?
I can move through ally squares, right?
Oh, maybe. And it says.
What do we get for
Well,
flanking?
They might have changed it.
+2 to
It's possible.
+2.
the
Okay.
attack.
I haven't
Swing my
checked
greatsword at the Spriggan. 13?
That's a near miss.
Near miss, so
-1.
So,
minimum of 1. We've said that. It came up before.
yeah.
Minimum of 1.
Yeah, I did it last time too.
Yep.
Oh, that's my turn.
You know.
All right. Great night.
Having a great campaign so far.
Randy,
I swear, level 2 will be better.
So Granny, it's going to
There's really just 2 of the
Let-
last 4 sessions.
flip her cast iron skillet some more. Sorry, take a flame. DC 13 dex save, please. 18.
Even close.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
24.
Now I'm rolling single digits.
That's gonna be 8 points of damage. Holy smokes!
Hell yeah.
Against which one?
The one near me.
Mhm.
And then as she flips her
That hurts.
the cast iron skillet, a biscuit appears that she made earlier, and she goes, "You need to gain 2 temporary hit points."
Nice. Nice. Yeah, this time the Spriggan tries to jump out of the way, like is like, haha, and then blast him where it stands. And stuff. Anything else from Granny? Action bonus, no move. Alright.
Ew.
How wounded all of us in this group over here are we looking? How wounded are you?
It's a 30.
I'm down half, 7.
A little bit.
I have one last use of mass healing word for the healers after I go. That's the only reason I'm asking.
I said he's at half 7. I got 7 hit points total.
You're also in our
I'm
group,
barbarian
No.
this time.
Oh, you're
I bonus action.
Or your stats and
last
con
session.
next time.
Still saying
What's
we should have a
Borrow your
campaign
points
where we're all
and
the same class.
Okay. I see there's a small bonfire.
Yeah.
Small bonfire created behind me.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like it's distracting the one that was grappled on me. I'm gonna just try to character theme wise hit it back into the bonfire. Just
Okay.
smack it with the mace. 18 on the die.
Oh, yes.
The OG Shank Sinatra, guys.
4 plus 1. 5 points of damage. To the one in the bonfire
Okay.
spot. That'll end my turn. The Eladrin healers on the other end. The Bell Knights are still swooping in, still, right? The ones that are on this side of.
He wouldn't have moved.
They're definitely gonna move in closer towards our party.
I think we might.
I'm afraid they're gonna
Yeah.
start getting picked off.
We might need the healing word. I don't know.
And then they use fire.
Sorry. Yeah, we might need the mass. I'm down 6.
Got it. Oh, shit.
I think.
Oh my god.
I only have one more. There's only one more casting of it, so it's.
Where do we want to move these guys?
Well, we know
Like
we've only
here.
got. Should only have one more duration of the ritual.
Who goes Fireball? Who on the enemy team goes Fireball?
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
So I
Just watch everybody burn to
I- I-
Alright, I'm
that's
leaving,
not
guys.
good.
Fuck this.
Yeah.
Fuck the wall. Fuck all of it.
Do it, and then that's it. Or I save
It
it
is
around, and if
like
people
footsteps.
drop, the healer should be good to stop.
I need the opposite of this Goodberry right now.
So are the healers doing anything, or did you already do it? Did I miss it? Okay.
We were talking about it.
One
Moving
hit point
inward.
kills me.
Okay.
That's good.
I'm gonna maybe actually.
Should the bacon be on his ass or should he be standing up?
Standing up.
I think the spider got knocked.
Yeah.
Opportunity attack.
And I am not on the wall. Let's move me and the bacon across down one. Okay.
Well,
That works.
I'm gonna have them actually Sacred Flame 2 creatures.
Okay.
I'm gonna that's
You might want
I
to
guess-
take out the wall guy.
Yeah.
Actually, one that's taking hit.
Try to.
the one that's being flanked will be the first one that targets Dex save. The second one,
20.
The one in the fire.
and the one in the fire.
10.
Nice.
So the one in the fire is now dead.
Okay.
He just he's
Brandon-
on
Brandon
fire
straight
from
just not
below.
full damage.
On fire from above. Kaboom.
Second
Is the
flame is
bonfire
raging.
still there?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
It burns.
you know,
It bites. It freezes.
Okay.
You know.
that's the best.
And turn.
Didn't do it on purpose.
Sure.
Yeah, he said it was the best name. Obviously, you're doing it
The
purpose.
Biggins and the Wiggins. Biggins and the Wiggins.
I'm gonna do the Fell Knights so I don't forget them.
Yep.
Um,
Those guys too.
against the mages, 9. That's gonna miss.
Nice.
The forces over here are going to move in, and they're going to go after the healers. No, 12. This is
Healers are
So
untouched. Three
yeah,
hit
the
points.
healers and the Eldrin mages managed to fight off the Fell Knight defenders. You see everybody closing in on the area where the Fane Stone is. You see these other groups have like gathered around. They can't push through the Fane Gate, but you can see them. Yeah, like they're like trying to push through. They're getting burned by it. They're just like sort of there,
They're burned by it.
being like menacing.
Throw 'em.
Into the wall.
It's
Getting
also-
burned by the Fane Gate.
That's a bonfire right there.
Boom.
My bonfire.
Okay, biggins.
Just pick one up.
Going to attack the ritual, the
Clerics.
clerics, but miss.
It's like a lightsaber. You just swing them.
Just don't drop the lightsaber straight
So
down.
the two, they can wait.
Exactly.
Yeah. Two, three, four, five, six. He's gonna go for the big guy who's fucking shit up. This.
Which big guy was he going for? The healer?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
The big centaur guy.
damn. He got that?
Yes.
Oh, he's got a bow. Okay.
And then spellcaster dude. What do you got? What do you got, little spellcaster?
He should be tapped out. I mean, it's level 1. He should have only had 2 spells.
Granny.
Yeah. How can I be assistant to you, young man?
Take damage.
You see him like pull out this little string and he kind of like whips it around and like throws it towards you, and right in front of you,
Lies a tampon.
a like big spider, like a cobra, like a hooded cobra, starts to like coil. And it looks like he's gonna strike. What are you doing?
I have no reaction.
Okay. Okay.
So is there an actual spider in front of him?
Like a snake.
Snake?
Snake.
Damn it.
That's your job. You're the snake swallower.
Alright, what was that? That was him, that was him, that was him. That's them.
We all the Fell Knights. So we all do more.
And turn.
Pass.
So,
Round 2 of the.
If they
Right.
kill it all.
Depending on if they got delayed or not.
no. The clerics managed to finish the ritual. If they got hit, they were gonna have to make a concentration check, but
Again? Okay.
they missed.
Right.
So the clerics are sort of pushing all of this energy into the Fane Stone. The runes on it glow, and then there's this like ripple that goes all the way up, almost like a huge like invisible dome that turns to shadow. You see.
Oh wow.
That's a big one.
Right.
Okay. I don't know if that's.
He's waiting. He's
Probably doing math.
They get like sucked into the
Just a
Oh wow. Oh okay.
patient.
into the shadow fell veil.
Let's go into it.
I'm gonna put it on the centaur.
It's still there. Actually,
Oh.
the snake.
this snake, yeah.
Oh, the snake is still there.
Like
I put her in my boot.
they get like whiplashed in, like kind of sucked into this, huge area. Remember, this goes for like literally miles. You can't see the end of it. It's this whole valley. It's this whole
Right.
valley that's now. You see it go like dark in shadow, and then it starts to get light again, and it's almost as if it's like just transparent. There's no barrier there. You can't see. All you see is forest.
Right. Okay.
Now,
We saw the wave
if you
of
were to
shadow.
step inside, you'd be in shadow. The whole veil is in shadow. But outside of the thing, from the outside, it just looks like forest.
And we don't see any of the monsters that got sucked in.
No.
Did the corpses get sucked over too, or is it just the living creatures?
And did the spider get cut in
Yeah.
half?
I was like the spider. I was like curious about.
I think the dead bodies would stay dead outside the room, but sucked in. Eldrin kind of like, congratulate each other. They're tired, a little bit injured. There's a huge cheer that goes up outside of the battlefield, outside of the Vanguard.
It's very quiet.
And immediately everybody starts to get over to anybody who's injured, anybody who's down. That's happening all over the battlefield. What is Granny doing?
I'm trying to be very quiet and Sacred Flame this night.
Okay.
Is the snake still aggressive?
No, it's an illusion.
It worked.
The battle's not over.
Minor illusion.
Yeah. But why would this? Okay. Magic is weird in the fact. Why would it stay? Wouldn't it disappear and break concentration?
I don't think.
Hey, teleport does
Did he break concentration?
Illusion does not require concentration.
Oh, I did not know
He
that.
can still concentrate on it over there,
I guess so, yeah.
technically.
I run to Nim and go, here, have a biscuit.
Thank you. I guess.
You have two.
If
How did you get to me?
I think.
He runs and jumps, runs and climbs the rocks.
You see Granny just superhero jump up on top of it.
Have a biscuit.
Well, I figure you.
He's my biscuit.
Superhero landing. What
Did you guys ever?
I figure you come down.
Did you guys ever watch?
Freaking Muffin Bits.
Wait,
Yeah.
Like back
Yeah,
in the day.
that really poorly animated
Oh,
cartoon.
it's
Yeah.
great.
You get
I
two.
think what's happening.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
It's like a action.
Ninja. like,
Yeah.
Oh, I think I did see that one.
What's that?
It was in the 90s,
But-
or early 2000s. It was,
Oh,
yeah.
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 Terrible.
I was.
It was. I loved it.
it was an
We
interesting
used to
take.
watch it with the kids. It was.
It was like an investigation.
The wolf was like Fletch. You ever saw the Fletch movies?
Oh, the Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase. Anyway.
Yeah, that's a little too. I know of them, but don't.
So something that you would have noticed when the ritual was happening and closing, as the Fane Gate started to ripple, any of the Shatter Kai that were on the battlefield that I didn't get a chance to bring out because you guys held up against the Fell Knight forces. Once they noticed that, they made a break for the inside the Fane. They wanted to be on the other side of the wall. They made a break.
Okay.
Really?
And some of them,
That's a really.
yeah, really. And some of them you could see like basically shadow step into the Fell Knight Veil.
Real quick, I'm gonna take I got a club that's a bone, and the bottom of it's a little sharp. It's gonna take a minute, take a shallow hole, grab a bag of bones that I had separated, and just bow my head real quickly and say, you died because of this. You.
You see a lot in the absence of enemies, you start to see some of the leadership of the defenders of the forests sort of gather and meet and figure out some logistics about how to get back home, who has to go on foot, who has any sort of teleportation, who's badly injured and needs attention right away, and people start to collect the bodies. Those of you who are natives to the Feywild would see when the Eladrin die, after a few minutes, their bodies turn to flower petals.
Oh, cool.
Some of the other Fey, the lesser Fey, they're just dead bodies.
I'm gonna go over and
Like the elves, they just die.
Yeah, no, it's
I'm
just.
gonna pat Tony on the head and look at him like, you didn't fucking up. Surprise. If you did, I would have killed you.
Well, I see how you burn people, and I don't doubt that. You see Thony has like a bad, nasty gash in his side, but he's not asking for any help.
I'll shove a good berry in his mouth.
Oh, that. Oh.
Shoot.
Oh.
I would have killed you. Eat up.
Okay, that's good. Thank
take a petal, like a flower petal, off of like one of the ones off the ground. Would anybody be mad at that? Like,
I don't know. What are you gonna do with it?
Stick it in somebody's butt.
what?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
They are mundane if you're really going to check them out to see it, or if Nim would already know this. But they are at this point just flower petals. It's not like the body is.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Yeah. So I'm gonna go around and just like start collecting like one flower petal off of like each of the piles of like that are just in the close nearby range.
It's not unusual for Eladrin, like families or comrades, to take a few petals from a dead body, press the flowers, or frame them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to where the snake was next and pull that string up off the ground and make a lei, and I'm gonna hand it to
Donnie.
Donnie to be like this, and basically be like, this is a reminder of everyone you killed for your greed.
Okay. Nim.
Stop the counter.
I don't know that I will need a reminder of the trouble, pain, and death that I caused
Here is one anyway.
this fast. He stands there, like, a little bit in shock.
I mean, all of that would put probably all of us into some degree of
Yeah,
shock.
yeah, I mean, it's warfare, but here's
Yeah.
somebody who's not a warrior.
Yeah, that's fair.
An adventure.
I want to go around and collect roughly 10 pounds worth of metals, preferably from the enemies that have fallen,
Okay.
like weapons or armor.
I thought it was
whatever.
like petals. I was like, Jesus Christ. Dude, what are you doing?
I'm making a bed of flowers for later.
Oh my god.
And then I also want to go up to the spider and go to like its silk gland and just kind of harvest some of the silk strands from inside the spider.
Okay. Go ahead and make a nature.
Nature.
I'll give you advantage on that.
Take some silk strand from the spider.
Like, I'll help.
Good stuff.
Help out you.
12 plus nature is 0. 12.
You get some. It's in there a little bit, like, you thought it was sort of towards the end of the abdomen, but it turns out it's like a little bit further up. And in the process of like kind of digging for it, you end up, it's like almost like a spool, but
Okay.
you cut into the spool, so you lost a lot of the web. But you get, let's say, you get like a good 15 feet of
That's way more than enough.
this sticky, cord of spider web. That turns out very fun.
I would like to take a trophy of the giant spider and just take one of its fangs.
I'd like to run to pockets. Does it have any?
Ruby ring.
You gotta look to like the sides of like Battlefield and kind of look for some like edible plants and some like foraging stuff. If you've never been in this part of the area before, if you like, maybe if you could put in some for like bread and biscuits and stuff. Like
Sure.
if there's like Feywild time.
We're gonna say there's like a good hour or so
Yeah.
of milling around and tending to the wounded and collecting the dead. So you're gonna have time to do that. Then make a
I see her.
survival
I
check.
see her looking, and I'm gonna help her because I know she's not familiar with Feywild.
Nice.
Point out what's available and what's edible and what's not.
Yeah, great idea.
Flower bed. No, 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 no.
They will eat you.
Yeah.
I thought we were just
can it
talking
be
about corpses.
Survival.
I just imagine for that one,
Uh,
you just have like
Okay.
you just have like one of the medics like tending
Nice.
over somebody,
It'll be
but it
12.
has like as Granny Lanter's like
It's up
walking
simple.
over with transpires, so she just comes up, scoops up.
He's a druid. He's
Yeah.
knowledgeable about this stuff and helping you.
Yeah, so
Yeah. You're figuring out, like, he's helping you what is good and what's not. You're looking for stuff that you know you can use.
and while you're helping, he goes, I see you making these berries out of, or I see you making these berries out of.
I'll shove one in her mouth. Yeah, you want one?
What is
That's
this?
his move.
Good berry. It just doesn't really taste like anything. Yeah, it's pretty tasteless. It's just you feel sustained
So I never made a magical pie before. That would be pretty cool.
They do like they disappear after 24 hours. So that would
Well,
be.
like, we'll
Disappear.
make pie. We'll eat it.
I thought you could eat it within 24 hours.
Yeah, I think we all can eat. I know you know can eat a lot.
You know?
Like they
I can always eat
lose their magic. We'll say.
Especially your pie.
So I don't know if the berries themselves disappear.
I think
We'll say the magic
okay,
does.
that's
So,
I think
not
it's funnier
much.
if they disappear.
Not much.
I feel like the ingredients missing in
But
this
it's got-
pie.
Dry up with like old peppercorn.
How much magical time did it get for fay time? Like how much? Like what seasonings or like things are carried?
Oh.
Like I would like to. I would look.
Oh, THYME.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I wasn't trying to make a pun or anything. I was like looking for like.
Fay time is a thing, so
Oh,
you know,
sorry. I was like looking for fay time. Like for to
herbs.
make
Just herbs in general.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, specifically
Yes.
talk time.
Yeah.
Because I'm out of
You had to
touch,
pick the
so I'm
one
out of
fucking
time.
thing that has a double meaning there. You know,
I
actually be
didn't do
Or
it.
One
homophobe,
fake
that's
garlic.
what-
Fake time.
no, fay oregano.
Is there any fake marijuana?
No thank you. I'm the type. No thank you.
Oh.
That's later during the celebration.
That's a great story. Fuck, I put cum in it. What? Yeah, I thought I didn't.
They coming.
We heard the story.
Yeah, you told us.
At least twice.
So Brandon
It's a
later
great
gets
story.
It is a good story.
Anything else that His Honor is doing with those buried bones, or
at the moment now.
okay?
Anything else you want me to get back after
Face
Done, we're
seasoning
settled.
biscuits.
I'm gonna go over and dig up those.
Great bonfire. Sexy.
Oh.
Rabbit, not a dog.
That, but I can't.
I've been looking for a reason other than a good pun to give out inspiration. And I
Oh,
think
okay.
he's on burying the bones right at the Fane Gate deserves inspiration. If not,
17.
Yeah, I was gonna take an action during combat, but I'm like, still need to do damage. Can't do it.
yeah.
It's like if we had to do a running retreat, then I would take an action, but
I mean, 6 seconds is also a very quick time. You're like, that's more like spill the bones out and like, you're good. You're buried. Stop them down. Stop them down a little bit.
like on the beach, you just
Yeah.
cover up dog shit or something.
No, are you okay?
Oh, I feel fine.
Oh, cool.
Thanks for asking.
He was hardly in combat, so.
No, I was just healed like 3 times.
yeah, he got mass healing word on. Like I think he got all 3 of the
Man-
mass healing words.
2 mass healing words and a second one.
Actually, the third one was never used.
Yeah,
Correct.
never.
He goes-
Got to use it.
I'm so happy that
Like you. I mean, like all
I'm
you.
so happy that you're alive. Here,
If
glad
not
we made it
now,
out, Granny.
when you get back.
I'll give you a hug.
I just wasn't sure that was going to be like, otherwise I'm going to start asking for it.
So, how about this? We'll say, is there anything anybody else wants to do here and now? Because I'm ready to get you guys back to the.
Take a book out and start writing something. That's it.
I kind of want to just inquire about these horse fighters. Are they common?
Yeah, especially in some of the they're employed in some of the darker areas of the Feywild.
Okay, but they are a very common thing. Well, I wouldn't say like very common, but they're common.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're not unique to this area.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and catch a view of what Lou's writing.
Good. Make a perception check.
Capture stealth.
Lou, are you trying to hide it or anything? Or you just
Try to, but I'm sure.
That's a bad roll for me.
The words roll for him.
10 total.
That would be stuff for me.
He just stealth or sleight of hand, I would guess.
Go for plus 3, so 12.
Nice.
I
You're good.
feel like if you look over the shoulder, it looks as if like I'm drawing the landscape, more or less.
Okay.
So you may not see like words per se. I'm not drawing like a spell or anything like that. Just more like surroundings.
Okay. Cartography.
You hid it from me, so you could say I didn't see shit.
Yeah. Well, at some point I'm gonna end up probably soon saying why.
Gotcha.
so. Is that more like capturing the battlefield, or more like a map?
More like cartography type stuff,
Gotcha.
backstory stuff.
But more? Anything?
Just took the trophy.
Okay.
But you take an eyeball or something from the
Oh,
spider?
fang.
Fang? Okay.
What is the I'm sorry. What is the
I might use it.
elf's name again?
The elk is
Literally.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Jack Rabbit.
No, I put in a request log.
It's just jack off, really.
I put in a request log, replaced the Thane Stone, and we completed it.
Very good. Mission completed.
Indeed. I have the campaign logger that I've been using. And keeping my notes nice and organized. And I like using it, but I
I have Arco Dem, like EM, so, and then Foxwind.
So one way or another, everybody makes it back to Larimore Lodge, and there's in the day, the remainder of the day is all about healing, getting people back to health, bandaging up wounds, etc., magical and otherwise. There's mourning, there's sadness. You lost comrades, but also save the forest. This shadow has been spreading across much of the summer canopy, and you guys were able to reset the stone, and it's being talked about from top to bottom. And your role in this, from retrieving the stone itself to protecting the Eldrin, the Twilight Court Eldrin who were performing ritual, is being talked about. Plus, you have two people who aren't from this world who have been adventuring with you. So there's a novelty there.
And a third, he's just a dead weight.
Thony, Thony recognizes his place, like here, recognizes his role in this whole debacle, and is like a little sheepish. Some people are taking pity on him,
I'm sure so not.
He's not the first person to be, not the first person who has been tricked by Fae before. And to be fair to Thony, he didn't know what he was doing was going to cause such a landscape altering mess and problem.
Both sides of
So
it, both realms.
the fact that he dropped the stone, this very powerful relic stone, in a Fae crossing, really just kind of fucked things up in both planes. So like I said, some people are taking more pity on him and understand. Other people are like, fuck that kid. He is the reason that my buddy's dead or whatever. So you get sort of a smattering of that. If you recall, there are centaur and satyrs and pixies and nixies and sprites and all other manner of faithful that have been fighting and defending the forest in their own way, different ways, and not just here, but all over the Fae.
So that there's no sign of shadow or experience at all.
No.
Nice.
I did actually have another question. Did we see other higher in the sky things kind of go into it, into the
Being sucked into the...
getting sucked in?
There are probably this battlefield, we were concentrating on this part, but the battlefield was sort of all spread out around it. So there are probably some of those Ardini, those bad sprites.
Yeah.
That were
Yeah, because I was wondering if there was other bad sprites or from the things and other parts of the forest. That's something. I was curious. Sorry.
People are very glad that sunshine has returned to the forest, and you can look up and see blue sky and sunlight. That's very nice. As people sort of get over this and get into the night, the liquor starts flowing, and people start to sing songs honoring their dead compatriots and celebrating their own victory. The dead is to be honored. It's a sad occasion, but you did win a major battle against a Fae force.
Does it actually become night?
Evening, gets to be a twilight.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was day.
Are you asking that as Brian, or are you asking that as
Well, I mean, if night
you know?
nights, I was going to ask, but then if we're getting to the revelry part, I was just like, oh, okay, it's getting dark.
Okay, yeah. The sun goes down.
Okay.
Before things get too heavy in the revelry, I'm gonna talk with Lou. I'm gonna pull a severed
What the fuck?
Where are you doing this in the middle of everything?
Right?
He
Are
has
you
a
hiding
little bit
this?
of like meat.
It was with the bones in my bag, so it probably smelled kind of bad the last couple of weeks, last 6 or 7 days.
That's
depending on-
great.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead.
And, like, I know that some of the higher druids could speak with that. Maybe some of your superiors could help me. I'm trying to find out what happened to my mentor, Gil. This person. So, it smells. This was one of the druids that I lived with.
But
In the face. The other.
make it talk like you're just holding it like this.
I've got
Is
it.
that like a dumb?
I'm holding it underneath. There's someone I
So you go over to this group of Twilight clerics, Eladrin, holding the head of a dead Eladrin that's a couple days, weeks,
knew. No,
or
5 or 6.
yeah,
I
a
think
couple
5 or
days
6.
rotted.
Yeah.
Or, right.
I cauterized the bottom, so it's not leaking as much. It's still intact.
You've been carrying on your head around with you.
I didn't want to interrupt when we were still fighting against the shadow, but before we got chased away from the Saran Grove, I was able to save one. 'Cause I knew it's more of a I needed information, and Gale wasn't there, so I wanted to find out what's going on with Gale. I know speak with that is this, but it's not something I can do.
Steps forward. He says, this. He says,
email to your email address. So you have to click on the actually access Thrivecart. Thrivecart makes you log into your PayPal. PayPal makes you go to your subscriptions and manage subscriptions to where you can see the invoice on Thrivecart to go put back into campaign line. Ridiculous.
Sorry, that's it for me. Okay, anybody else want to do anything?
Near like the people like in the Coke scene. That's like not like the seeing what they're making, what they're doing, like kind of seeing their skills, and I feel like to borrow the oven to make some more bread and biscuits with the Fey seasoning.
Just mention it's
To get my bonus action temporary hit points back. Thanks.
Okay.
Everybody goes into the restaurant and just starts making all the food.
Double
And then-
two,
Granny just walks
double
in.
two the proficiency.
Oh, we got 2 orders up this.
It doesn't. It changes at level 5. Every tier, your proficiency bonus change.
Gotcha. Okay. I was gonna say wait till we get level 2, but I guess
So,
Yeah, and like she'll try some of the food out. Never had it before, so if you make a nice little sample platter, drink some mead.
One of the lads in there says, "You're safe to eat here." I know mortals sometimes fear Feywild food, but there's some areas that it's safe to eat. This is one of those areas.
Are you ray sunshine on a cloud way?
You go too far outside of the lodge and eat things, say, from the forest or in some of the farther flowing reaches of our land, it will not agree with your body. You can suffer some real harm to yourself. Sorry,
so after about like an hour or so of like, I'll kind of hang around, be polite. If I hear
so you'd like to say
them
your name?
saying, yes, I'm a Pokemon.
Yeah.
If I hear the conversation of it's safe to eat, I'll have some food. But after about an hour or so, I want to retreat to the room that they let me. And this room, how is it lit?
It's like a bedroom.
Yeah.
Oh, it's lit.
It's a rig, dude.
Because it is a wooden, like living tree structure. Say like a lanterns, or like a candle with a globe over it, kind of thing.
Okay. I'm gonna basically close the door. I'm gonna like take the sheets off the bed, cover any kind of windows, stuff under, like kind of eliminate all the lights except for a candle. I'm gonna kind of place the candle in the dresser. I'll take out my great sword and I'll swing through the wick to extinguish the candle. I'll place the great sword down. I'll say, Cassadia, you told me that I had to prove myself. And I know I haven't done much in my time since we've parted. But I have slain a great beast. I am in dangerous lands. And I need your help. Please. See if I can hear She's but that would be a total of 6, which
You don't hear anything directly, but there is this sort of little tickle at the back of your head, little buzzing at the sort of base of your skull, and you feel the pain of something else. You don't feel pain; you feel that something else is in pain.
melting down the pieces of the what tools, what metal I've collected to kind of be worked with. And I'm gonna start as far as I can get with start forging a breastplate.
Okay.
Granny notices you gone, and then I see you like come out to the forge all with this stuff too, because like she cares about you. Let's be fair too. Yeah, I'm fine. Just want to make sure you're okay.
I'm fine. I'm just preparing for future battles. I don't know when we'll be making it out of the Feywild.
Saying that I do miss him a little bit. He's a good friend with me.
You're my best friend, Granny. You've helped me through this crazy mess so far, and I'll stick by your side.
Yeah, I'll sit by your side, like honey. Bear's paw. And she just finds it like a stone, I guess, and she just kind of stare and like picking at her food some more.
I should have customized that for Zach. Bear's paw.
Bear's paw.
Bear's paw. Sorry.
That's alright.
You have the crafting stuff handy or no?
The crafting stuff. No, I have my.
I mean the rules that we were going to use for crafting.
We can handle it.
See what kind of progress you make.
Okay.
Anything from anybody else like during the
I'm more or less like not even enjoying
Drinking
the
with the other-
festivities. I'd be retreating almost immediately too.
I've been drinking with the other paragoners and centaurs and all that. Just
yeah.
telling about how I slashed the rope on the
Yeah, you guys.
feel for you guys, and I'll help you guys no matter what.
Oh, Granny, come here.
And whatever I have to do to help you too, find your families, or make you feel like you have them. I just want to do that for you guys. I want to make sure you're loved and take care of you. I do care for you guys. Even I just met you. What is your name?
You're my family. What's your name?
Uh,
I'm signing the adoption papers right now.
I go by the name Louis.
Glad to meet you. I'm Granny Leaner.
You know,
That's the problem. Can't hit anything. This is a reoccurring theme. I feel like in a couple campaigns now.
As soon as I get my triple advantage, I swear I'll hit 50% of the time.
Can't wait for you to get triple advantage and roll
Triple
ones.
ones.
But I'm so happy for you. We found each other, you know, even in these uncertain circumstances. We gotta always look on the sunny side of life. And she starts singing that song. Oh no, the Appalachian one's like, look on the sunny side. Yeah.
Spam a lot.
yeah, Monty Python.
I never seen that guy.
Excellent. Is that everybody, like, sort of
We're leveling essentially, right? At the end of the night.
momentarily? Yeah, which I want to spread some seeds and then
Okay.
we'll level up.
But just because of that, I'm gonna say like at the end of the night
Yeah.
before I'm like every night I go through my cantrips, and one's gonna succeed, and I'm gonna be and, like people are gonna hear me say mind burn, but it's like one of those old Japanese bad dubs because like the invocation, my mouth says that, but unless you know arcane, you don't hear those words. All you hear is mind burn. Like somebody who's walking by needs to make an int save or take
yeah.
damage.
That is so
Yeah,
flippin'
like
cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
So it's like, I burn. Cool.
Badly. And I try and hide because they take damage. It's like if
But more. You, the other centaur, and a handful of other, like, the warriors. It's a pretty big crowd around a big bonfire outside. Everybody's enjoying the revelry, and people got a little loose. And there's a couple of other centaur there, and a few satyrs, and some Eladrin, a couple elves, and they say to just the general prayer runners in there in the area. You guys ever heard of the Wild Hunt?
They'll stay the fuck away from me.
I'm sure I have.
With your
but-
cursor.
You know, make a roll.
Yeah.
Not the 1.5. No, I have not.
In history, whatever.
-1.
Just think of
Okay.
fuck
Or is
in
it
the house.
they're all
-1.
in there,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're all -1. Makes it really easy for me to figure out what I
No,
have.
were they like, back?
8.
Okay. Probably know of it, but don't know what it is. You
I
know?
mean, I've heard the term before.
Yeah. Like when you hear like about a holiday from some other part of the world, I might have heard that before, but it's a tale, you know. So you hear that they start, you know, oh, so as soon as somebody brings a could be something that is coming soon.
Yeah.
If everybody's to believe, and there's been enough like people talking about it where maybe there are.
Yeah.
Or maybe there is. Maybe some
If
things
enough
aren't true.
people talk about it, then it is true.
Maybe. Yeah. So.
Cool. And obviously, it's all about competition. Definitely see you all on the hunt.
Game animals
Hey, leave me the fuck alone.
like
If you notice, I'm already kind of skittish.
deer, rabbit, any game animal, like just become plentiful in the forest as like more targets for the hunt.
That's cool.
That explains.
And you hear these people talking about like jumping in with the hunt. Apparently, there's like maybe 2-3 dozen like members that are on the hunt with the Lord of the Hunt, with the Horned Lord, who is this like you hear him described as this like tattooed, majestic, ladron, big antlers, big like deer antlers on him, and he runs the hunt, and this goes on for several days and spans several miles all across the Feywild.
Gotcha.
Um, and Granny, and after you guys are done doing your thing, and sorry, yeah, after you guys do your thing, somebody saunters up to you, and there's a little sort of sprite flying next to this woman. Big green eyes, kind of very dark skin, platinum blonde hair, shaved on the sides, and like done up in a big twist. She has elongated like features to where on one hand she's like kind of gangly and a little bit odd looking. On the other hand, she could be like the most beautiful creature that you've ever seen. Just like these unique features, almost like when you see like fashion models. You know, this person is either ugly or beautiful. You know, like so she has that kind of yeah, just other you're like, man, her eyes are oddly big and you're like gorgeous, and then she has like these, just cheekbones, nose, chin, ears, everything on her's like a little bit much, but also like my god, like beautiful, right? And the sprite kind of dances around for a minute, or flitters around, and says, I would like to introduce you all to Lady Navarine Tears at Dawn. And she kind of like backs out of the way, presents this woman. She's wearing lots of jewelry, rings on every finger, lots of necklaces. She's wearing some kind of like chainmail, but it's like ceremonial. It's probably made out of silver or platinum or mithril. It's not at all like meant for battle. It just looks like chainmail. It is chainmail, but it's not meant to be armor. There's some kind of like silken slip beneath of her, like on this slender form, and she's wearing sandals that lace all the way up to her thighs and a short cape.
It's female video game armor. That's what you're telling me.
Yes. Yes. So she was not somebody who participated in the battle, but has been at the lodge this whole time.
Looking good.
Looking good. Yeah. And she says, I have been so delighted watching you work, Lou, with your Twilight court, and you two visitors from the second world. My goodness, the bravery of you, Miss Granny. Can I call you that? Is that what you
You can just call me Granny if you want.
Granny.
Just Granny for now.
Alright, Granny for now.
Granny for now.
You, sir, such intriguing features and background. May I ask where you hail from?
It's called the
Cities.
Amen.
I mean, you ask about renown. This would help both of us. If I was to host something with this as the meal, and for you all as heroes of the battle of the Fell Knight Vale to be there, and for you to help prepare the meal.
Are we talking about regular board?
Yeah, oh yeah. And again,
Yeah. You want an insight?
Yeah.
That's a 16.
see, seems very sincere, a little gushing towards these new, like, high-profile people. But yeah,
Granny, your cooking could be known. It's plain.
That'd be pretty swell. I just want to make sure you're safe. If you're gonna hunt that boar, I'll go with you. Wherever you go, I'll go.
think about it. Talk to your friends. Get back to me. You know where to find me.
Where?
And she just kind of walks away.
Where do we find you?
It's gone.
Walks away, goes into the crowd, starts mingling with some other party goers. Yeah. You are someone who prefers to be alone.
side is back.
Right?
Or like it's smaller. Like I don't do parties. I don't do crowds.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You're also used to sort of lurking, we'll say, like
Yeah.
just kind of being on the edge of things, but keeping your large ears open for rumors and whatnot.
You know what?
You overhear a group of elves, mostly, and they're talking about something called the Tavern Grove. You've probably been there before. It is a large tavern in the Summer Canopy, and they say you hear them talking about, tell you this is a danger to us all. This can't stand, and I don't know whose hands this is passing through, but somebody has to find this and stop this. You hear the term cold iron being thrown around. You probably know what cold iron is. And what you pick up from this conversation is people talking about cold iron weapons making their way from the second world into the let's say, or how much more you know,
I mean, if
jump in or whatever.
what I'm assuming is like I went into my room, but if it's like shallow doors or something like that, I
Yeah.
kind of just hear two people like walking, like or like they're like standing on like the balcony. I just imagine looking over the tree areas, and
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like listening in. So I mean, yeah, if I could keep hearing a little bit more about like maybe who or why or where they're going, the weapons are going.
Not sure about like, man, just know like this has something nasty behind it. This does not sound good. You do hear them talking about the Blooming Banks, which is the river that runs between the Spring Meadows and the Summer Canopy. Those two major parts of the Feywild. And lightward towards the town of Efreeve. It's, doesn't seem like they're talking about something that's widely known, but not
Right.
necessarily secret, and part rumor, but shit, if this is true, like, this could be bad.
Yeah.
That's the vibe. Finally, at some point, there's stories being talked about. Sometime during the night, we'll say you guys are all, near each other or near enough each other where the crowd parts a little bit, and this 2-foot-tall person comes walking up. It's a brownie. It looks like a very small elf. Brownies, for the Fey natives, would know that they're like little helpers. They literally do like household chores. This one here is running messages for somebody, and he walks up to you folks and sees the heroes of the Veil gather around. He says,
Always. What you expect? So I don't think you can say that.
Oh shit!
this one comes up to you. He says, sir. He says,
no.
I assure you, your possessions are under no kind of threat from myself.
Inside check.
Well, I'm confused. This is like fey knowledge.
We're gonna keep moving.
It's a 9.
We'll talk about it later.
So to answer that role, he is a very well dressed. He's like wearing literally like a 3-piece suit. Little coattails. It's purple. It's made of wool. It has gold buttons, big pink carnation on the lapel.
If he robbed
He says, I'm here to bring you an invitation. And he has this sort of messenger bag, and he pulls it out, and he says, on behalf of Madame Zinnia Sangre, curator of the Fruits of Summer's Grace Art Gallery, I present to you an invitation. And he gives each of you a framed mirror. And inscribed, etched rather, in the mirror is an invitation. I didn't get a chance to do it the way I wanted to do it, but I'll print it out and show you guys next time. But the skinny is this. It says, by the grace of Madame Zinnia Sangre, you are cordially invited to a grand masquerade ball. Dear heroes of the Veil, under the moonlit sky, spring woods and dancing fireflies, I invite you to an enchanting soiree that shall transcend mortal revelry. The noble court hosted by requests. The noble court requests the honor of your presence at our grand masquerade ball, imagery, the arts, and the rights. In the studio, you shall immerse yourself in a realm of glamour and enchantment. Embrace the mystery by adorning yourself in the finest attire and a masquerade mask that conceals your true identity and reflects your true nature. Revel in the dance of melodies, partake in feasts fit for heroes. Lose yourself in the captivating works of the finest artisans of the summer canopy. Please respond with your acceptance or your grace for your regretful absence 3 days hence. I eagerly anticipate your presence at this wondrous gathering, where dreams and reality entwine. May the magic guide your steps as you traverse between the realms. Yours in eternal splendor. Location is the Fruits of Summer's Grace Art Gallery. The dress code, masquerade attire, and the day is when the morning dew glistens pink on the leaves beside the cobalt.
I love this so much.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
We
good.
gotta go,
Does
guys.
anybody know when that is? Like, how long do we have?
Well, we have 3 days to reply to RCP.
So,
So at least 4 days from now.
Oh, it's in 2 days. Just because they want to fuck with you. No, I'm guessing.
the brownie says,
It already happened.
3 weeks
Yeah.
ago.
yeah, brownie says, my name is Morello, and I can answer whatever questions you might have. If you when you are ready to RSVP to this, shine any one of these mirrors into one of the others, and I will appear moments later.
Shine a mirror.
I'd imagine
Mirror
shit
real
is
quick.
that.
Just see what happens.
Yes, exactly like that. He's still appearing.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You got me there.
You're actually taller than him. Not too many people that you're taller than.
Dixie's brownies.
That sounds like it's a fun time. Think of all the sweets are going to be there. But do we want to see each other's true nature? I don't know.
I don't know if I should expose my true nature to you.
Yeah, that's one of the things I don't want to see. Trial parts should remain private. I didn't really need to talk to that person earlier. She must be really old.
I'm sure there'll be sweets at the other party as well. We're getting invited to so many parties. Is this all you do?
We just did do some heroic things, so people take notice.
Not usually. Not typical. You did something special. He starts walking away.
What? You said something about not trusting Brownie?
Yeah, that's what I heard. It might have just been a joke.
My own racist grandpa told me.
Have you been talking to my uncle?
I'm not gonna talk about that.
Wrong campaign. Wrong campaign.
Call back.
What was his name?
Iran?
Efron.
Efron.
Efron could think up a name.
I try to make it easy.
Yeah.
Efron. Yes. Efron.
Anyway.
Why, Ron? I
You know?
don't know. Yeah. All right, so I don't know how much you guys want to RP your way through this, but I just want to lay out a couple things for you.
Yeah.
That there's joining the Wild Hunt, and getting a boar for,
Are these two mutually exclusive events? Like, if we do one, we can't do the other? Or...
Time for
No,
Yeah.
I don't know if the time will work out for you guys to do all of them,
Okay.
but because the one is a dinner hosted by the chick. I'm trying to be right now, Lady Navarine.
Navarine.
She's having this dinner sometime in the near future, but obviously it would have to be after the Wild Hunt. Right? The Wild Hunt, not sure when it's coming through. And Nib and the Cold Iron thing, that's just sort of a and then the invitation is for the morning dew. Let's pick the leaves beside the cold.
Oh, sorry.
You got it. Thank you.
Any sort of code, or doesn't even refer to a specific time that you would know. It literally means what to do. Pink.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mexico will.
Listens pink on the leaves beside the Cobalt Run, which is the river that is not too far from where you guys are. You've actually been to that.
Is there a blood moon coming up soon?
Gonna make a nature extra.
Parties where people just staring at leaves for like.
Is that Doom?
You just get sucked into something.
No, I had to pee.
Only a 9.
There hasn't been one for a while. But there's probably one in a few months. Like, it's been a while since you've had one, so one is probably
Okay.
just general knowledge kind of thing. Sometimes the blood moon in the Feywild is also called Fountain.
Or Airflow.
What?
Airflow. That's another name for a period.
Euphemism for menstruation.
Where's that string snake?
So I put that out there for you guys. I don't know what kind of, again, if you want to RP through some things or just talk about it, but if you let me know where you go and I can make some prep instead of making me prep all for these things, that'd be very helpful.
Do we know what is there going to be like requirements for us to be approved into the Wild Hunt?
Maybe not like
Qualifications?
formally, but it happens over the course of several days.
Right.
Gotta make a, well, yeah, we'll do it in character. Gotta make some kind of history check.
That's 15.
15. You've been around and long enough to know that in the Feywild, the Wild Hunt does come through from time to time, and you do have to prove yourself. No one is just along for the ride. Anybody who doesn't hunt is generally booted out. It happens over the course of several days. So at night there is like wrestling, feasting, drinking, toasting, wrestling. It's like dudes out on a wild hunt. And there's also some females mixed in, but it is, it is a gang of people that are out hunting all these creatures. And to nab something big is good. To nab something bigger is better. You are expected to face off with something in like a hand-to-hand, not hand-to-hand combat. You can use weapons, but in face-to-face combat, not necessarily with magics or traps or anything like that. The idea is like
Is that specifically one-on-one or like?
no, it can
Okay.
be like you could get a
Okay.
giant boar or something. But yeah, to like to use magic to slay something is seen as
Cowardly.
yeah, like great, you got this thing, but you didn't really do it the right way. Not that you're gonna be booted out for it, but you don't earn your stripes with that.
Gotcha. Interesting.
I killed the wild boar with a wild boar.
Stab it with the tongue.
Hey, they kill each other.
Did you mention the weapon
Well,
I-
it's very interesting.
I figured that was towards the end of the night when I was like, I went up to
Any
my by
offense?
myself,
Oh,
so
and
I wouldn't tell you guys about
mask.
that until like the next day.
thing? Okay.
As far as the masquerade ball goes, you guys would definitely have to like either ask some people for some help, do some shopping,
Yeah, they
take
don't
some
really
time to
make.
create your own.
They don't really make centaur dress clothes. It's not really a thing.
No,
How do you
He
wear
puts
your
a mask on and
pants?
turns into a boots.
but no, not necessarily
Are
dress
there
clothes, but centaurs could still dress like nice and ceremonially.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They wear a split coat, whatever they call it.
Cowgirls.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm imagining something that would like almost like a I can see like almost like a Native American like slats or bones or something.
Didn't know that that would pass muster for a masquerade, like it's specifically a
You
masquerade.
probably want to do something a little fancier, but there are things that like a centaur can wear fitting.
The centaur that goes to the
Not sure if I'm smart enough
And-
to know or look for that. Okay.
and everyone's like,
Definitely out of your element.
Yeah. Yeah.
was that a human over there?
Yeah, because I would imagine I heard that like when I went off to
obviously.
It'd be closer to Barney, so it would be all of that.
Yeah, it's kind of like the whole back half of it.
Yeah.
The hands.
It's like trying to think of you in formal wear. But then they do have this, which I thought was
I'll have to
actually,
look for like tuxedo Barney.
which they have this, which is actually hysterical.
Done.
Which is actually,
You go show him the coat.
Oh, it's even got the hat?
it's even got the hat. Hold up, I just gotta zoom out a little bit. Hold up, sorry.
The suspense.
You need a horse mask.
Anticipation.
That's a
They-
good
they have
idea.
this.
That's literally tuxedo Barney. Like that's exactly it.
Yes, pretty much.
Yeah.
Centaur form.
Oh, they have it!
See a picture of this.
I will let you dress yourselves. And, you can probably get some info from
Thanks,
other
Mom.
Centaur,
So
who maybe have done stuff like this before. Like, again, you guys can talk and shop. Hire somebody to shop for you.
Right. And you said there was a question mark of when the wild hunt would start.
Yeah, nobody quite knows. The idea is that it either happens under a new moon, or at least, I'm sorry, the day after a new moon, or when the Lord of the Hunt reads the signs and finds, designates a time for it. Nobody knows when that is.
The Lord of the Hunt is he like a mythical
Eldritch.
figure?
Like a March Fae.
Okay, gotcha.
stag antlered elephant.
Gotcha. Yeah, I got that. But I just wasn't sure if he was like mythical being or like archfey.
March Fae, yes. March Fae vary, but they're like demigods in terms of power. Like, you would know of the Lord of the Hunt.
Mhm.
Bear King.
Place that he gathers when he does start the wild hunt. Starting place essentially.
It has been, like, the last couple times have been either in the winter or the Fens of Winter or the autumn fields.
Okay.
There hasn't been one in the summer canopy. So people are sort of anticipating. You are in the summer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That's okay. You're
One of the things I'd love to do this week, that I will do this week, is give you guys a map. I'll show you a map.
Pulls out calendar. See, over here is the winter.
So I think the only thing that would cause Vamor to wait is if we thought we could get those weapons prior to the wild hunt. But the wild,
Interrupting the coal iron shipment.
yeah, maybe procuring
I think so, as long as because the handle is.
If I can't wheel them, I don't care then. But always looking
It's the cold iron that would get you. So as long as you're not, as long as
The hilt and the handle.
it's wrapped in something, you're fine. The other thing though is like, trying to think of a good analogy. Yeah, it's like bringing
Maybe it would be like you're within 30 feet and they're like, so I feel
It's like an
something.
aura of like.
some would like pick up on it by sight or by vibe. Others might not know.
Okay.
It's like bringing a steak and a group of vampires. You're like, why did you bring something
Yeah.
that's gonna kill the rest of us?
Yeah,
extra
yeah,
bloody.
yeah,
I thought you were
There's
about to
only
go
one
with bringing a
reason
steak
you
and a
have
group of
this,
vegans. I'm like,
yeah. Even
Wooden
just,
steaks,
you know,
alright.
yeah. Like,
Yeah,
if somebody
figured it.
takes it from you, you know, then what, asshole? You know, like, it's just a dangerous thing to be playing with.
Right, right.
Why do you have a pipe bomb?
It's my mystery tool. I thought it could become useful later.
So it sounds like we're gonna be aiming for the wild.
Yeah, I think.
really? Really? That's what we're choosing? I thought the other one sounded so much better, but alright, that's fine.
Hunting the cold iron weapons.
No, the ball.
Masquerade ball?
Yeah, the
Well,
masquerade ball. But
we
we don't
need
know,
the-
we don't
we
know
don't-
anything about that
We don't
yet.
know the time frame of either.
We can ask about
We don't
that.
know. Yeah, we don't know the time frame of
Yeah.
either.
The thing is, the masquerade ball wants us to bring a boar from the
No.
wild hunt.
No.
Separate
No.
parties.
Two parties.
Oh,
of
I
wild
understand,
hunt.
I understand.
Yeah, the wild hunt is like that's to get the boar for a
But
different.
different party. Yeah. Understood.
I think Granny will want to do the first one because it was the first one.
The wild hunt or the masquerade?
Or the wild hunt with the party.
With the party.
Gotcha.
That's what I was leaning towards, unless we were going to do the weapons first, but since no one else is playing on the weapons.
Like I'm so depressed right now. That's okay. I'm down with whatever.
Like Zach wants to do the masquerade. Granny wants to do.
That's completely fair.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like I have, would have not really much interest in the party, but like hunting and gaining the reputation.
My character's just like, oh, people won't understand who I am because it's at a masquerade and it's far away from here. Sounds like right up my alley. Plus, the whole like actual plot of that sounds a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
All right, well, to the hunt.
How's that for the Lord of the Hunt?
Well, why does it have one horn? What the fuck is sticking out of its
No, it
head?
has two horns, and that's a
Yeah,
bow
just-
on its back.
Oh, it's a bow. I thought one horn was just sticking like.
Yeah, I like it.
That's a sick case.
Flip over this.
Oh yeah, I got this case. I forgot this.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Nice.
It's bamboo, and it's got like a warlock pack symbol. Like it's
Ah,
just
okay.
their imaging of it. But yeah,
All right, as far as the timeline of other things,
Yeah.
the wild hunt, you're going to have to sort of wait on that. No one knows when it's coming through. Could be days, could be a couple weeks. Might miss the window for the party between with the Knights of the Clarion Peaks and the Navarrete. Masquerade Ball. Sure. Let's make those rules
Yeah. What am I rolling? Investigation. 19.
Or, yeah, I guess investigation, sure. Yeah. You're asking around. You're
Yeah.
trying to figure this stuff out. Yeah. 19.
Yeah.
Nice. They all get high.
Nat 20.
Alright.
Nat 20.
Fuck you.
So-
How come whenever I roll well on a fucking check, you guys are always like, I got you by like a couple anyway. It's like,
I got 16 if I was doing an investigation.
Yeah.
my ass.
Total 22.
Okay.
22.
One more. You can make a roll.
I guess I can ask around. I doubt we can suss out the exact data.
You're not from here.
Wild, but I'll give it a try at -1, and I get a 9.
Just go
Okay.
for a tree and start asking questions.
11.
And how about Yine?
I don't get any information.
No.
Got a 6, maybe a 7, or maybe a 5. I'm not sure.
But you guys got 3 high scores amongst you. That's pretty good.
I saw the
22
river
and
like make a
19
face
face.
in the forge. I'm just asking the fire.
Fire might respond too. We are in the Fae.
Yeah.
Does the fire respond?
Thank you, Fire, for letting me forge some tea. Breastplate.
Keep mixing up the Fae and the Cold Iron though, because I'm like just like I always think it's silver that hurts Fae. I'm like no, Fae like silver. They want silver.
Oh, that's right.
And I'm just like, when the person came in with the silver armor, I'm like, what? I'm like, oh right, the Fae loves silver.
Yeah, he was the nose.
The silver is their gold.
It's like undead and like demonic. Yeah, like yeah. I don't know. Demons don't really have that kind of like yeah weakness would be yeah something like that. Radiant.
Piercing from a lawful good creature.
I'm evil out of you.
That's on Sasha.
It seems like there's this sort of buildup of excitement around a wild hunt. And
It's good to get put into the masquerade.
Izan has been around enough, and even Dim, like, literally, well, you've been around long enough. Dim has been around, like, different places enough, and, you know, sort of being a rogue, you pick up all these different things. And it does seem like the more people talk about it, the more likely it is to happen. And there seems to be a lot of excitement about it, whether people know it or not. Like they're very, the very fact that they're discussing it is making it more likely. It's just a matter of how that sort of, energy that people are putting out there aligns with whatever else the Lord of the Hunt is looking for, whatever signs the Lord of the Hunt is looking for. But you know that in 3 days there will be a new moon. So a new moon, if you recall, is like there's any moon in the sky, you can't see it. Right?
Also want to find out
2 days
if
already.
anybody. When does I'm gonna find out, see if I can find from anybody. When's the next blood moon?
What's the next one?
Not for a few months.
1 week.
It is
Like-
not for
like-
okay.
I think so.
Whatever the Fae, are
Equivalent
counting as
of
months,
it.
but yeah,
There's
not for a few
bunch of breaking
cycles
down.
or.
Damn. Okay.
When maybe we
I'm
have
just thinking
enough
Crimson
people don't think
Doom
about the thing
also
happen.
Under.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Red
and in fact, with your 19, something else you pick up about the Wild Hunt. If there's, this is sort of unconfirmed, and maybe it's just some like lore, like not D&D lore, but like lore around the Wild Hunt. The Lord of the Hunt does this to please someone called Maiden, who doesn't like it.
Wow, that's a really weird like.
Usually the target of hunts.
Yeah, that's the right question.
I wrote that. No? Okay, fine. What's that?
Yeah, I'm about to say.
I was gonna ask the right question.
That's the reason why that
That
Is-
is the first question.
that movie made me want to buy Chuck Taylor's. So I bought Chuck Taylor's.
Me too!
Because Will Smith
Me
wore
too!
them. And I was like,
Fuck
well,
out of here.
Yeah, that was literally.
Dude, oh my
I
god!
was like in 4th or 5th grade when I saw it. It's like, yo, the Will Smith shoes are so cool. I want a pair.
So,
Because one guy makes a comment on them. He's just like, yeah, and then later in the movie they get ruined because he gets like blood all over them. But like, it was like a thing to the movie, and I was like, ah, shit, they do look
It was
dope.
like
though.
clever advertising.
Yeah, it really was.
for
Got
the
me.
for the Fey natives, how much your character thinks about this is up to you. It is the Feywild, so things are a little loopy for the people who aren't you. Like day and night, to you guys make sense in your own world. Whether it's somebody chasing somebody else across the sky, but in the Feywild, day and night are created while the sun and moon kind of dip around the Feywild. There isn't like a
Cycle.
globe and a regular cycle.
Okay.
In some realms of the Feywild, like not just the whole like summer canopy or fens of winter, in some individual realms, there's long days, like months of daytime, because that's what that Archfey wants there, and sometimes it's several nights because that's what the Archfey wants there. Sometimes the Archfays will it, other times they just sort of let things happen. So we're in places where time is not observed. The sun is kind of like a firefly that just kind of like flits and skips across the sky. It's not on a predictable schedule. Places where there's farms and agriculture and like congregation of people, the sun is on a regular cycle. Now, again, does it loop around? You don't have to worry about that. But it is on a regular cycle, so people can plant and harvest and either chases or hides from the sun and kind of reacts accordingly. How much is legend and how much is actual, the way the metaphysics of the Feywild work. So, yeah, yeah. Something like the Wild Hunt, there's this like buildup of excitement, and as the excitement grows, it turns out whether one created the other, like people get excited because Wild Hunt is coming, or people think it's coming, and they sort of conjure it. So 2 days to the pink lights. When the sun rises that morning, it's going to cast the dew in a pink light. Day that so the sun rises in the morning, later on at night, there's a full moon. Two.
Before you do you have a new character made?
it's more randomized than that. Yeah.
Got
Randomness. Can't plan shit.
What's random?
Exactly.
The
Full
time frame.
moons, the timing, everything is like kind of randomized, so it's like can't plan shit.
Hey, you have it easy. I didn't have any kind of orbs in the sky to tell my time.
Actually, you did. You just chose to sleep underground.
Well, you from
Like you fuck. Like what do you mean?
Are you in like a big city in the Underdark?
No, it's
Okay.
kind of like a small settlement.
Gotcha. It's like Mentor Branson has the pillar that they charge for day and night.
I was only in Mentor Branson when I was in my place.
Gotcha.
You in your mother's stomach. You fucking weirdo.
Shit, can't remember.
So we'll do the Wild Hunt.
Oh,
next week.
Eskimo. Are you
Okay.
talking Eskimo?
We'll play through that, the Wild Hunt. And then as far as when the next full moon is after the new moon, will determine when that thing is. But you guys are saying in 3 days from now, and days are days because you're in, you're at Laramore Lodge and
People
it's
are
regular. You want to give your answer to the brownie.
We have to. What's supposed to at least.
Within 3 days, so if we're turning it down, should we just turn it down now and get it over with? So, we don't forget about it?
Yeah, because if we don't reply, then maybe later consequences.
You do know that the masquerade is going to happen after the hunt.
Oh.
Hunt well, at least new moon in 2 days, which would indicate that
Yeah, but we
Wild Hunt is coming soon. Party is the morning of the full moon, which is going to happen sort of after a new moon.
But there's a party that we want to go to.
Right.
That other party
It
has to happen if you
after
kill
the
something from the Wild Hunt.
Yeah, we had to get through the Wild Hunt, and then we had that party, and then potentially there would be the other party, which we could technically. It sounds like what you're saying is we could hit all of them, but I'm not quite sure.
It's risky to say yes.
Yeah, I'm still seeing such a high risk here to say yes.
The one is going to happen. The party with the knights.
That's like a set time.
Yeah, she's having them.
Absolutely.
She's hoping to be able to serve board there from the Wild Hunt.
Right.
So she's like waiting for the Wild Hunt to happen,
Right.
and then going to set it down,
Exactly.
so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's the problem,
Right.
Yeah, because the two parties could happen at the same time.
and we don't want to say yes to one and not go to the other because then we are being disrespectful to.
There's also the case we don't know how long the Wild Hunt's going to take.
Right.
We know the party's going to the masquerade party's going to take place sometime after the Wild Hunt starts.
And we also don't know how long that party is going to be.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
3
Our party's last 72
That's like
hours. Yeah.
that's literally what I'm thinking. I'm like, yeah, because how it sounds, that party wasn't going to end anytime so quickly, or it was going to end in 30 seconds. I have no idea.
Pixie dust. Right off the pixie.
Yeah, I was like, I'm bumping Pixie dust right off of Pixie's ass.
I need more pixies. Not much in the pixie's ass.
2 pixies, 1 cup.
Oh.
Do you guys want to level up here and now? Do you want to do that in the week between? I don't know if there's any questions to be asked at this point about leveling up. I think it's pretty straightforward. When you roll for hit points, if you roll below your half, you can take half as a minimum. Or you can re-roll, but you have to take the second roll.
Got it.
And if you're going to roll for HP, let's do that here.
HP D6 for wizard. 6.
1
Alright, nice to have.
D8.
You're fucked.
3.
I don't think I should roll anything.
So I rolled a 1, so I'm
You
not.
got on your dice.
I'm gonna take half.
Just
So
bought your
that's
dice
4.
again.
So I have my con to
He's risking the second roll.
So I have my con to it.
You roll a 3 on the first one.
Yes, yes.
Roll the first one.
So 4 plus 4 is 8.
Well, you
so I
should
have
just
8
roll
to
again.
my
Can't be worse.
I thought it said
On a
take
D8, I rolled a 3.
So you either take.
I'm gonna risk it and roll a second.
Yeah!
7.
No,
Oh, hell yeah! There it is.
There it is. Don't forget the Edgecon mod.
So I wanted to ask you if I could swap
3.
because I didn't realize
bow, crossbow.
And then I like picked it up, and then I realized that's not going to be how my character works at all. And
Yeah,
it kind
he
of
needs,
like
he needs mobile first.
yeah.
I think after these, we played 4 sessions with these new characters. You got to figure out like how you want to do it. So,
Yeah. Okay.
I'm very happy with throwing everything.
I might switch out,
yeah.
I might switch out my color sphere for my feet because I get a specific. I can get a spell based on that.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll let you know what it is. This color sphere is another concentration. And I have too much concentration going on.
Yeah, I figured we'd try to. Since everybody's dragon.
Oh, now I'm like wide awake.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm dead.
You got a little bit of a ride.
Yeah, about an hour.
That's right.
Well, yeah, because I dropped him off. It
Oh.
only takes like about 5-10 minutes, but then circles.
5 minutes.
But
Yeah,
I-
It's like 10
yeah.
minutes,
I can take him home.
Alright, no big deal.
The car's clean for him.
Inspiration carryover
Yes.
since we didn't have
Yeah,
combat and
jitsu.
nothing.
Could use it on your investigation. You
So
fucking-
wait, you
got a
can
nat
grant
20, but
the-
like, suck my dick.
So can you grant other people
Alright.
magical dark vision or just dark vision?
Just start.
So,
But
as-
it's super long
yeah.
range.
So
300
it
foot.
is normal dark vision, but it's a range of 300 feet,
Close this down there.
and it's for an hour.